I'm happy to be the part of the Sardar Patel University social media outreach awareness program on COVID-19, a deadly disease that prevents us from our own and teaches us how to live life not by protecting ourselves but also for others. The world around us has changed. That's changed massively. So many things are now operating so differently in our life. Self isolation surely helps to treat COVID, but the question here I posed, does it help to treat the patient's mental health? Yes, it's a social isolation rather than calling it is a self isolation. Believe it or not, it's a recipe for a depression. Why? Because fear, worry, stress are normal responses to perceive or actual threats, and at times we are faced with uncertainty and unknown. I am saying so based on the event that are occurring around us. Before that, let me share you whom we call as a self-isolations and why it is disturbing us. Self-isolation is about protecting others so that we can slow down the spread of COVID-19. And when we are protecting others, when we have to protect others, we isolate it from others. We isolate it from the family, we isolate it from the community because we care for them. And there are certain protocols also, the Ministry of Health has already issued the guidelines of it. But the point here is that there is a new protocol about the mental health. When I had observed on the base of my interaction, that I firmly had observed, had seen that the suck in the self-isolation. Again I repeat the word, the suck in the self-isolation is struggling with some form of depressions or the anxiety. And it makes sense that we cannot leave the house, we cannot conceive of the futures. Future is a dark, and the society as we know it is falling apart. At the moment when we most need other people, our sadness we want to share our anxiety, we want to share our fears, we are told to be isolate and that to be social. It is rightly said that man is a social animal, but how in social isolation, how this phrase will work? It's a mix in our society, a general reluctance to emphasize a mental health with a moral imperative that we prioritize a physical health, and we are left with perfect condition for feeling helplessness and sad. Privately wondering why this feels so much harder than simply staying at home. I am here to share with you that there are several ways to deal with an isolations, because isolations we don't have a substitute for an isolations in the time of a pandemic, but we can work on the ways. And the very first ways is often video calls. We all know that technology closed us and are a great way to connect. Seeing people on the phone makes a huge difference. Not only huge difference, but it brightens our days. Talk something different. Don't talk about the pandemic. It's a vital. Share a feel-good story that surround you. I think you should be your own story. Gandhiji has rightly said, be the change you want to share, want to see in others. This sharing the story definitely going to be incredibly uplifting, inspiring, and this will continue to keep rolling, because if you keep rolling, the positive thoughts become a contagious and people will be a part of your video calls. Find a positive online community, because there are many positive online community where you can make a friends, you can get inspired, chat about the things you care about. But do remember to avoid anything that encourage you to do something harmful to your physical and mental health. It is rightly said, Be stay away with those people who are underestimate, who will give a negative vibes to. Trust with those whom you share with those whom you trust. Maintain a social connection is also needed with technology. We have several platforms that we can go for connections. We can interact with people. The platform like the Facebook, which I am doing right now with you, the Twitter, the Cool, the Tumblr, whatnot, the Line app and Instagram. All it enables to stay connected in several ways. The yoga and meditation, the globally recognized technique of ours of mindfulness, is the only way out to be calm, free from your anxious thoughts. The research over 3 decades has shown the efficacy of yoga practice, including the meditations, because it establishing this yoga and the practice, establishing the homeostasis by reducing a stress level, promoting healthy lifestyles. Go for a virtual class. Virtual class definitely help you out to go for. And in this time of pandemic, you can see several advertisement of the virtual class. Go for it. Take it in your regular routine. The day the doctor advised to be isolated, in all those days, take it as a regular routine. Being teachers, I love to share that the book is also the one way to be happy in your isolated environment. While practicing mindfulness can long way in calming the person, no doubt about it. But yes, of course, books too can come to the rescue. The book that I read nowadays is The Happiness Trap. How to Stop Struggle. It's a wonderful book by the Riz Harris. The book aimed to reduce the anxiety, stress, worry. It's helped you to break a self-defeating habits, overcome insecurities, and it definitely helped you to understand how to create meaningful and prosperous life. Last but not least, the online games. Very wonderful recreational activities. You can play with your friends, because games can be a great way to spend time with friends and the family. It creates intimacy with them. It not only intimacy but develop a good sense of bonding with them. Try to work on the online games. In childhood, I think the games is a wonderful part and wonderful activities we love to play. The scenario has changed. Go for online games, because it's definitely going to help you to focus on, relieve from your stress, relieve from your anxiety, relieve from unwanted thoughts. But be careful that you are not addicted. This is what that you have to be taken care of. Otherwise, games are the wonderful opportunity one should go for. The societal impact of COVID-19 pandemic is very challenging. No aspects of normal social functioning has been spared. Quarantine, social distancing are necessary measures to prevent the virus from spreading and lead to elevated level of loneliness and social isolations. Therefore, it's needed that isolations is also a normal activity, right? Go for it. Adopt all the appropriate steps that I have discussed with you right now. Be connected with socially and familial connections that needed. Please maintain your healthy activities, and healthy mental activities is also needed to be maintained. Healthy emotional activities is also need to be maintained. If you are doing so, you are very near to boost your mental health, boost your mental energies, and you can able to on your own, you can able to eradicate yourself from loneliness and isolation. Thank you so much.